Hello, my name is Zhatelier and welcome back for another episode of EU5 as Sweden, and once again we're beating Novgorod. It seems to be our favorite pastime here. But anyway, so we started the war, we've got a pretty good amount of troops. We don't actually have all the troops ready yet, but did we? Yeah, we got the ships underway with a few more levies, and that's about it. Oh, did we? Oh, we got a few in here. You know what, I'm just going to go and disband this levy, quite frankly. I don't think we need all the levies at this point. Like, while the enemy's got some troops, they got 4,000, we've got 18,000. I didn't realize, I suppose Norway's got a decent bit, and I've got quite a bit. And Scania's got a decent bit. So it's going to be a bit of a one-sided war, I reckon. We could even invite Tutels if need be. I don't think they need... Oh, yeah, I probably should have gone to help Lotskaya over there. There we go, we've got that siege done. Where are these heading to? They're not moving. Let's going to move in here. Bit of woods. Also slow down slightly. Let's double check the army. Let's redo the formation slightly. We'll send in some of that to the flank. I guess that's about as much we can do in here. They got a bit of cavalry, which might prove to be a problem. Wait for the morale to be up. Let's actually go ahead and catch them before they move out. There we go. So now we have a look at the battle. So they will probably have a bit more different units. So overall, we might take a bit more casualties. We are taking quite a bit in there. Oh, because our right flank hasn't, or our left flank, technically speaking, hasn't arrived to the combat yet, which is a bit of a problem. Taking heavy casualties because of that. Now that we are in there, though, we should be able to do a bit of a change there. And also, we've got some more troops in here. Go out and combine that. Let's start marching down south. We got the siege there. We could potentially break the siege and start sending some more troops down this way, but we won't get into the combat in time. I think we are actually going to lose this battle. We're taking a lot more casualties. Yeah, we're going to lose that. Okay, in that case, I'm going to go ahead and just retreat back to Neva. We didn't take that much more casualties, but we were going to take a lot more, so I figured that no point in trying to stay there. Oh, and then Lopskaya is getting beaten back there. That's unfortunate. Oh, is the enemy... They might have been on the... Yeah, they were probably on the lake there. That's one of those things. You need to be very careful with the lakes and keeping track of what month it's going on, because eventually it's going to melt, and that's not going to be great for you. Now get some troops in there. At least the siege of Pskov is still going alright, and we can probably combine the levy that is retreating. Where is it actually going right now? Is it actually just going up there? No, it's going further north. Because it's going all the way to Nevan. We can basically combine this with the professional army that we have. And together they should be able to deal with the Ryazan army over here. They are moving up... Actually, where are they moving? Resty. Oh, so already in there. Or at least they're trying to move it. Oh yeah, they just arrived there. Okay. So they're moving northeast. Might be going off to Aurelia, for all we know. We'll wait for the reinforcements or these two levies to move around. Or turn around and get back in here. And we'll redo the army there, and then we'll go ahead and hunt down that army. Oh, are they going back west? Yeah, they are going back west. At least over there. I don't know, they might be going up to Novgorod, actually. I'm going to go and move in there. Let's go ahead and redo the formation slightly. We'll send in some of the levies, at least, to either flank. Maybe not all of... Actually, I'm going to go ahead and merge the levies. Or consolidate the regiments. There's a lot of levies from the middle. That's not a whole lot of stuff for the flanks then, but that's alright. I guess we'll send one of those into the flank. We'll try to get in here. I don't know if we'll be able to defeat them. Alright, they are recruiting some levies there. And of course, we'll have the levies from here that are able to now start heading south. We are forced to fight them in there. But we'll be defending. How's the terrain there? It is farmlands though, so not necessarily that great. We do have the cavalry though. I think overall we will have... Oh yeah, we've got much more cavalry than they do. So we might be able to do a lot of damage on their flank. Actually, their left flank is going to be weaker. So our right flank... Yeah, our right flank is actually the stronger one. No, I'm going to stack more cavalry to the right flank. Left flank of ours is going to be a little bit weaker then. But if we can break the right flank before they do too much, we can then break the middle. Our middle should be able to hold on for a while. They are taking a lot of casualties already. It looks like the infantry that they do have is taking hefty casualties on the right flank, or their left flank. So as soon as that collapses, the front will collapse, and then... Or the center will collapse. Yeah, there we go. That's gone, and now it's just mopping up that. So we took 200 casualties. They took 800, so that's good victory. Siege in Pskov, of course, is still ongoing. We'll get the reinforcements down here to Novgorod, and then from there we can start hunting down that army again. We've got a lot of money right now. We could embrace the institution. That's still 130 ducats, and that's the 31 stability is the kind of the problem that I'm worried about in here. Like, it is spreading. Is it spreading quickly enough, though? I don't know. We haven't got on the cannon smithy yet, but I suppose... How bad could it be if we take a more stability hit? I'm going to go ahead and embrace the institution. That's going to speed up the research slightly. It's not going to be a huge improvement, but it will help. Let's also go for the Renaissance. So let's actually have a look. Cultural influence, that seems like it would be useful. Government reforms. And cabinet seats. Want that. Expedited court course is also quite handy. Sovereignty, more crown power. University would be somewhat useful. Chancery max level could also be quite useful. Getting the art school would be useful. Let's go for that one. National assemblies. The change policy cost goes down. Parliament requests issue support needed -5%. And more towards innovative and free upgrades. I think, yeah, we're going to go for that. This also increases the stone output in the meanwhile. And also, let's get the theatres. That's a whole lot of research queued up now. But hey, we've got all 3 of the institutions now in place for this era. So that's good. And the reinforcements have nearly arrived in here. The Ryazan armies are moving south. Oh, there's Novgorod armies. That's 1,000 men there. Nothing huge. Let's go ahead and merge the army in there. And let's go ahead and consolidate the regiments once more. Through the formation. So we've got a lot of levies in the middle now. So that's good. Actually, we'll go ahead and move in one of these regulars to the flank there. Get a little bit more to the... Actually, to the middle. Oh, we've got double cavalry over here. Hold on a minute. Did we get rid of one of the... I guess we did. Right, yeah, we got rid of one of the regulars there. Okay, well, we can go ahead and recruit a new one, I guess. But, perhaps not yet. But anyway, let's wait for the morale to go up a little bit. Or recover slightly, and then let's make sure that people are allowed to attach to this army. That Novgorod army is heading... Actually, it's not moving right now. Let's go ahead and perhaps try to intercept that. We might not be able to intercept that, actually. I think... Oh, no, we can. Got a little bit low morale still. So once we get there, we'll wait for a few days. Oh, they're moving away. Oh, they're moving there, actually. Okay, let's go and... Oh, no, we can't catch them there. Okay, can we... Yeah, we need to go around. Are they going off to... Yeah, they're going for that one. We'll get over here at least. We'll see if we can't remove their sieging army over there, or the army doing mayhem. Let's also go ahead and get rid of the navy over here. Lose 0 ships as these naval levies get to spend 180. Get to the back to the original location. Okay, so we are slowly arriving in here. The enemy is going to be sieging down that province. We may need to wait for a little bit of organization to recover. Okay, that'll probably do. We have the numbers advantage. Right, and the cavalry is arriving. We are breaking their flanks already. Yeah, that one's... their right flank is already gone. Their center is now taking heavy hits. Oh my goodness, they're taking huge casualties in here. Yeah, we basically took very little damage. They took 800. Well, that's the way I like it. I could go ahead and siege down some more stuff. We could go for sieging down Russa. Although, I'm actually going to go ahead and do a bit of detour down south first. Siege of Pskov is still slowly underway, but it's going to take a while. Let's go and get a... since we've got the manpower... Oh. Leonardo Piazza loses fortune. There's 100 ducats. I don't know if I want to take a loan for that, but at the same time, that would get their satisfaction up. So I guess we will have to take a loan for that. Honestly. Because that means that they'll be paying more taxes overall. I was going to build a new regiment, but oh well. We shall have to worry about that later. There we go, so we've won 2 of the battles. We do not have the war goal yet. But the enemy is down to 3,000 men total. We've still got about 17,000. Although we've taken a bit of attrition over here at the Siege of Pskov, of course. There's... Oh, that's where the Ryazan army is. Ah, so that's heading northeast. We'll go ahead and siege down this one. And then we'll start making our way north again around there. I think the Lobskaya army is going to get hit again. No, I wonder... Could I ask for money? Ah, Teutons don't have the money to give us. What about Livonia? We don't have a diplomat, to be fair, either. Livonia doesn't have money either. Okay. Also, I wonder if we could request money to avoid having to take a loan, but I don't think that's going to happen. Oh, yeah, they're moving into Russia. Not going to be able to take that one back. It looks like the siege of Pskov is actually finally going forward. We still don't have cannons, though. But we are at least unlocking the cannon makers soon. Lobskaya is getting rather badly beaten back over here. Oh, Bank of Velsa took over the loan. Immediately. Okay, well, I mean, we'll be paying that back soon enough, I guess. Let's go ahead and march north. Is that heading anywhere? Not yet. We'll kind of get in position and we'll go ahead and then start sieging down Russia, I think. There is, of course, the troops in here, which are causing a slight issue. But it's only a small army. Well, they're moving in... Okay, we'll go and catch the enemy there. And the enemy is... okay, they did stack wipe our ally. Or vassal, but... Now we've got another battle. Their flank is very weak. Oh, one of the flank is already gone. The center is already taking massive damage. Yeah, cavalry in the flanks does wonders. Well, there we go. 36 casualties for us, over 500 for them. Right, let's get to Russia. Get that siege underway. Does that is all just one province there? Oh, okay. Oh, there we go. We could control all of that. We still have the war goal down here. We will eventually. We'll just get some of these sieges done and then... Oh, what's this then? Outspurs depopulation. Oh, yeah, it doesn't have a whole lot of population. It doesn't really have much anything, really. So that might explain a thing or two. Let's go and get a... Oh, actually, let's get a tannery over here in Stockholm. Not Stockholm, Helsinki. I'm missing a little bit of soldiers still in various buildings, but that's alright. I think we'll get those eventually. Our current income isn't all that much, to be fair. I suppose we're investing a decent bit in stability, among other things. The colony is costing us a lot. The forts are costing us a lot. And nobility is not paying any taxes. That's also costing us a lot. And nobility is actually not getting particularly happy either. I suppose once the stability grows, it will improve over time. Hey, there we go. They're getting charcoal kill over here. Well done, Lobskaya. Oh, and we've got another corps up here in Savo. Oh dear, this is outbreak. Well, that's not good. No, I'm going to pay off the loan before we start building up more troops. But it's going to take a few more months. Actually, at this point, since it's mostly sieging down, currently there doesn't seem to be a whole lot of armies around anywhere. I think Scania took care of what was still remaining. Relations improved with Norway. Oh, that's very handy. There we go. The siege of Piskovu is slowly going forward. Oh, there we go. Skadia joined into the siege. And we got another child that needs education. Oh, this is our grandson. It's gregarious. I guess that's going to be alright. Oh, weird weather. Polish exile. Well, we might want to keep a relation with Poland relatively good, though, so we'll say no room. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't have taken him. Right, there's still, of course, stuff in here. Oh, there's a couple tiny armies. There is Norway sieging down stuff for us, so that's good. Not necessarily a huge army, but that's alright. Hey, cannon makers unlocked. Now, I did say that I wanted to pay off the loan first, but that's actually still going to be 90 ducats. I might go ahead and just start building up some cannons. Oh, we don't have burgers in there. Okay, Uppsala does have some burger capacity, so cannon maker it is. We cannon, you can. In this case, break sieges. Or, you know, break castles. Of course, we're not going to get the actual regiments yet. Oh, levies lost to attrition. At least the next one's going to be the banking. So bank interest goes down and total loan capacity grows quite drastically. There's still a few units moving through here. Oh, I wonder if Livonia is also fighting a war now. They are. Second Teuton-Novgorodian War. They want to take Southern Pskov, which I guess would be down here. Yeah, okay, well, they can't take that right now. But perhaps we'll let them actually take that later on. Hey, Siege of Pskov is done. Alright, let's go ahead and move in down this way. Deal with that army. They're gonna start sieging down Novgorod. Oh, actually, no, they're not. Let's try to get in here. I don't know how far they've gone. They are probably fairly close still. But they might be running for their lives right now, which I don't blame them for. I'm gonna go north, start sieging down our way up towards the war goal. Get that stuff up for us. Now Livonia is sieging down some of that already. Looks like the siege of Russia is hopefully going alright. I mean, it's already minus 7%, so we haven't... Oh, we have got on a bridge. Oh, well, that does make quite a difference. Oh, hello. Where's that one? Okay, we might be able to take that army, quite frankly. We'll be a little bit low on morale, because we've been marching for a while here. But honestly, I think we've still got the numbers advantage by far. They've got a very strong flank, but that's about it. Even with the low morale, we can still break the flanks of theirs, and the center. And as long as that doesn't take a whole lot of casualties, which is still going to take a lot, but the center is now gone. So now we can focus on the stronger flank there, and the smaller flank. Oh, yeah, there we go. So we took 100 casualties, they took about 700. Oh, and a Glory Seeker. Well, there we go. Well, let's get back to there to start sieging down some of the provincial capitals. Start moving towards the war goal. So hopefully we can get a bit of a peace deal here sooner or later. I think we'll still get Pskov and feed that to... Oh, hello. Got another core up here. Yeah, there we go. So how many things? There's still a lot that we're going to try to colonize in there. There we go. So we've defeated the enemy armies quite a few times now. I don't think they've still got 2,500 in there. But that's about. Not going to be much more than that. Now that it's back to sieging, we can go ahead and get back to speed 4. There's 0% chance at Russia. We'll eventually get that, though. Hey. My younger brother is of age. Right, could we get a royal marriage, maybe? No, we probably could. No, we'll get one from Lunenburg. It's a distant cousin. Or really a second cousin, actually, technically speaking, but it's alright. Surely. Oh, clash between Gilberg and Orbu. I'm going to support the people of Orbu. Because that gives us a bit more control in here. Also, how's the conversion of the population? We've been doing it in here for a while now. Well, I don't know if we're getting very fine there, quite frankly. There's a bit of conversion happening. But it is a very small... I mean, this one's actually not that bad. I suppose the Finns have become the majority there. So that does mean that these are at least fully already integrated, but these are still going to take a while. That being said, once we get the banking a little bit further, there's a few more advances that we need to do. But actually, it's only... In 3 advances, we'll get the docks. We can start building those like crazy. And that's going to allow us to get the... well, first of all, it's going to allow us to increase our fleet drastically. And also, it will give us a bit more maritime presence in here. Or just in general. Plus, also make it a little bit easier to get onto the... Or it will reduce the proximity cost of going from the sea node into the... Or sea location into the province itself. So that will definitely already help. I mean, currently, it's almost 20 cost just for Orbu. What about Helsinki? It's, it's 12 only in there. And that's also going to get a little bit better. Although it's not going to get hugely better, but it will still be improvement. Right, let's go out and get a little bit further north. I guess we'll go out and quickly siege down another province there and then start heading north for the war goal. And it looks like our allies over here are starting to siege down more stuff. That's right, though. They're doing their own war. Now let them have the southern skull. I think that's fine. Oh yeah, they're taking a lot of the stuff there. Oh, oh, they're also going to be taking that one, aren't they? Oh, we got the siege down up there. Let's go up to the next, to the war goal. Once we can siege down Russia, I think that's going to change a lot. I mean, we do control the enemy capital already. So that does already make quite a difference. And 70% chance. Oh, no, okay, now it's 21% chance of winning. And we can get that up to 35% total. Which is still not going to be a whole lot. Once we start getting a bit of cannons, though, it should help a lot. Oh, and there we go. That is another siege done in the north. I could technically speaking give orders to just carpet siege, quite frankly, but I don't know if we need to. I'm going to go ahead and start... Oh, right, that's already sieged down. So these should be switching to... Oh, no, that's a different... oh, right, we need to go up to there, don't we? Oh, I guess we can siege down Zhatelier out along the way. 21% chance. Let's see if we can actually... defeat this siege or win this siege soon here, because that would be useful. Hey, there we go. That's a successful siege. All of that is switching hands already. Okay, so let's, I don't think they're quite willing to take a peace deal yet. Although, we might be able to get something. Let's see, so I do want to get Skov. And that one, and that one. They would not take that one. Is that going to be, Novgorod would be very upset, but that's to be expected. Torbet would be quite upset, but that would be too bad here. Everything else would be fine. I would kind of like to get some more stuff from here as well. To give to Karelia subject. Maybe even that one. So how much would that be? That would be way, 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 way too much score right now. It's actually... Total peace cost is way too high. Okay, so maybe we don't need to take these yet. I do want to take this one. That'd be 80. How much would that still be in the potential coalition side of things? Polos, Torpes, and Novgorod. That wouldn't be too bad. I think we could still manage that. But we might lose some allies because of that. But let's... Right, we can't actually ask for that. Actually, we can. So how much could we... Okay. Keep it at 99. So is that... that's still probably going to be a bit of a coalition territory. Yeah. That would be a decent amount of cash, though. So we'll try to get that. We might just need to wait for a while. But we are getting the war goal, at least, now. So the next thing to do is probably just... siege down a few more things. Who are we fighting? So there's Novgorod. Is there Rezan? Is there... They are still in the war. I wonder if we should start... Well, I don't think we'll have food going down that way. Let's get to another province down in the south to start sieging down that. Allies are defeating Belozero. So that's at least good. There we go. That's another area sorted there. Is this one... Right, so that's all part of one province there. Let's head to the next provincial capital. Political crisis. We can probably take a bit of a hit on prestige. It's not everything. Right, so that is a lot of stuff being seized down there. Taking a bit of attrition, but right now we've got a fairly good war score already. Of course, they would not be willing to take this peace deal. Maybe if we don't take all of this. Well, even then, they would not be willing to give me this. But like this would be a somewhat reasonable border. So no, I do want to get that. Okay, so if we don't take any money, that's still minus 142. We don't take any land from Karelia. I would turn Lobskaya pretty large, admittedly. We could potentially turn, instead of expanding Lobskaya too much, we could create a Pskov, I guess. Give them a bit of land here. To make sure that none of the vessels get too strong for us to handle. But yeah, they would not take this peace deal. A war score, I mean, I suppose we got the ticking war score now at least, so that's good. And it's just a matter of sieging down more stuff. So actually what we could do, first of all, let's go and pay off that loan, shall we? And that leaves us with 18 ducats, which is not a whole lot. We're sieging down stuff over here. Let's go and see. Okay, that's already under. I guess we can go over here. Oh, I think the Teutons are also heading that way. Or they might be chasing after the army there. Oh, there is an army up there, but they're moving away. There we go. So that's another siege done. Let's get to Smerdadini. It's probably definitely not how to pronounce, but nevertheless, we are getting a few more sieges down in here. Having a bit of attrition issues around, but that's alright. That's kind of to be expected. So these areas should be flipping to us, I think. Oh, no, they're part of that province. Okay, well, they will be flipping to us now. There is, of course, still one more area over there. We've got 36% war score. Don't suppose, at this point, I'm just gonna go ahead and let the vassals go as they please. We'll go ahead and send in some of these troops back home. Reduce the attrition. Oh, and there we go. Onega's been sieged down. Oh, it's a bit of an army down that way. Oh, it's March. Is that gonna be wise? It's mild winter. I don't want to risk losing an army into the ice. Like, March would still probably be fine, though. But I'd rather not take the risk right now, so let's go ahead and... Right, oh. Which way are you going? Hold on a minute. There we go. There's the Norwegians as well. Okay, but 40% war score, how bad is the... Oh, they would actually take the peace deal now. Okay, so maybe we can go for a little bit more. Like, I wouldn't mind giving that to Karelia. How much would that go? Okay, that would be still too much. Memoria, but I think if we wait for 1 more month or something like that, we should be able to do that. Oh dear. Oh dear, no, 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 no. I do not want to risk going across the... Yeah. It would be nice if you could just say... Well, make sure that your armies don't decide to take shortcuts during, you know, springtime across the lakes there, because we just lost a whole lot of troops there. It's a good thing that these didn't get caught out there. I suppose there's a chance that these will then... No, it's still normal winter. I'll just move into Soroka. That was quite a sizable... Oh, wave of immigration. Hey, into Setbacks. That's quite a sizable chunk of our levies that just got murdered there. Oh! Right, this was the regular army as well, mostly. Okay, detach levies. And then we'll get rid of the levy units over here. We'll go ahead and build up the new men-at-arms unit in Viborg. It's a bit expensive, but, you know, we just kind of need it. We'll move the army in there. Oh, they already got a piece there. Oh. Okay, so how bad is the... I suppose, did they take anything? I don't think so. Let me double check. Can we see the peace deal? It doesn't tell me what they... Okay. But they did recently have the peace deal already. Okay, well, in that case, let's have a look. So they would take this peace deal already. I'm going to go and just take a bit of money. Wouldn't be a whole lot. I'm going to go for a 99% war score. We can still wait for a while. That army is getting some reinforcements. Where's the army over here? That is nearly done with the siege. Why do we have 2 zones in here? Okay, let's just start marching south. And these troops are taking a while, but yeah, losing those troops into the ice was not ideal. Because we still got the various vassal armies in here. Oh, Belozero might not actually be a vassal anymore. They're still in the war. But yeah, I think that must be one of the things that they did, is Novgorod no longer has their subjects necessarily. Okay, yeah, I guess so. Okay. Oh, there's going to be a bit of combat over here. There we go. That is a Novgorod army annihilated. Well, not fully, but close enough. There's a few armies still running around in here. We've got 45% war score, though. I think they might be willing to... Well, no, not quite yet. But it's soon enough. I think 1 or 2 more battles and maybe a bit more sieges. And we should be able to just piece them out. Take a good chunk of the land. Urbanization. Ooh. This begins development. Burghers get happy. We spent 26 ducats. Or we get stability. Stability would be quite nice as well. But I think we're going to take the burghers a bit more happiness. And the nobility is paying us 0.14 ducats tax right now. That's not a whole lot. Ah, the armies have right. Let's go ahead and siege down. Actually, is this... I guess that would be the first of the locations to siege down. Right, there we go. That's a few cavalrymen that we caught out in there. And retreating past us over there. Oh, right, that's the Resin army up there. Hey, there we go, banking research. So interest rate goes down and total loan capacity goes up. And we gained another core up here in Finland. Speaking of which, is the... Oh, the Norwegians are going into... Which area is this? No, it's still Western corner. Okay, that's fair. They were already in there. So would they take a peace deal yet? For about 100 war score? Not quite yet. We're getting close though. There's still that army that could be a small issue. It's not really much of an issue for... Ooh. Okay. I guess we're fighting Poland. How bad is this actually? Okay, Polish do have quite a bit of troops. We've got some troops raised. We might need to raise some of the... Or re-raise some of the levies. If we can. I think we probably can at least some of them. Maybe not all of them. This army is back to... decent strength, I guess. But how strong are the Polish? I reckon fairly strong. But the Teutons definitely do need our help. But I think we'll quickly do the peace deal with Novgorod first of all. Do we have... Yeah, we've got a diplomat. I guess if we take a slightly less money, they're willing to take that. There we go. And then I think we are going to go ahead and create a new subject. Great subject. Historical, is there? No, we don't want to have Ireland and Finland. Wait, why can't we create this subject? Oh, because we're at war. Okay. Well, in that case, we might just need to give stuff to Lovskaya if we can, actually. I don't know if we are allowed to do that during war. I don't think we are. Okay, well, that means that we've got a lot of territories that might be a little bit rebellious. Okay, right, let's get these troops back in here. We've got some more troops to send down south, and I suppose we need to activate some of the armies. I still get a decent bit, I guess. Mostly in Sweden, to be fair. Good news in this, of course, is that the enemies do not have any navies. Assuming that they don't call Oh, Denmark is in the war. Never mind. That's gonna be nasty. Although I do wonder, actually. So there is the fleet. Are these the fishing ships? This is transport. They might be. And then we've got some galleys on our side here, so we might be able to sink a few of their fleet there. But basically, we need to probably go and get some of our troops in here to deal with Denmark, quite frankly. I can't invite anyone else into this, but I do see that we are actually out of time for this episode. So if you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe if you haven't already, or check out the links down below in the description. But other than that, thank you very much for watching. Until next time, bye-bye.